My name is Shudipto, and I'm your MC for the evening. Let me kick off by welcoming all our guests, our distinguished guests, and of course our fellow IITians to the gala dinner here. This is the culmination of the first ever Pan-IIT event that's been held outside of the US or India, and it gives me great pleasure to welcome all of you here in this room here right now. Ladies and gentlemen, please could I ask you to rise and welcome the President of the Republic of Singapore, Mr. Tony Tan.
In Singapore, we now have more than 1,000 IIT graduates who work in the field. This is probably one of the largest single groups in the city of IIT graduates whatsoever in India. The safety of the spire of the mining and enterprise at the records is values. check the reality, and waited for me lessons learned, and whether the strategic connection between South Asia and East Asia, which was a relatively unique part of the Newfound Asian economy, the relatively unique part.
Your Excellency, President Tony Tan, our respected patron, Mr. Nathan, Deputy Prime Minister Tharman Shanmugaratnam, Your Excellencies Ambassador Pillai and Dr. Raghavan, the Indian High Commissioner, our respected directors from the IITs, guests and fellow IITians. Welcome to the last lap of the Pan IIT APAC Conference 2012. We have had 2 days of great conversations, if I may put it very simply, amongst ourselves and with our speakers. We've had great turnout, lots of people, more than we ever expected. And everyone said that the time has been too short. When people came out of Balki's session today morning, everyone said it was too short. In the afternoon, when people came out from DPM Tharman session, again, people said that, you know, we could have gone on much longer. But all good things come to an end, and so does this conference. And I would like to thank, first of all, Singapore as a country which has welcomed us and supported us and made this APAC conference possible. I would like to thank President Tony Tan, who took time off from the Easter weekend, which is something like us taking time out of Diwali to come and grace this event. Thank you, sir. And of course, I would like to thank DPM Tharman to do something very rare. He did not come and give us a speech. He actually came and talked with us. Thank you, sir. So overall, it is a position of great pride for me personally and for my team, for all IITians in Singapore, because really, we have never seen an alumni meet of IIT or really of any other university getting such support and doing it in such a grand manner. And, you know, it is really a feeling of pride. And at this moment, I would like to remember someone who has been a very close advisor to us over the last 6 to 7 months, supported us continuously. When we formed the organizing team, I asked him, sir, will you be an advisor to the organizing team? And he said yes. And from that point on many, many matters of various types, he has supported us. And I would like to thank Ambassador Gopinath Pillai. 2 days ago, he also was awarded the Padma Shri at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. And it is an honor for us to have you, sir, and may I invite you on stage to introduce the President as well.
President Tony Tan, former President Mr. S.R. Nathan, DPM Tharman, High Commissioner Mr. Raghavan, and in all this, I'm sorry I left out Mrs. Nathan and Mrs. Raghavan, but let me repeat that. And then, of course, Mr. Amrit Barman and his wife, and all the directors of IIT. I've been given a special task, and that was to introduce the president. And I don't think I had the audacity to do that. But anyway, before I attempt to say what I want to say, I just want to take this minute to thank the IITians on behalf of Singapore for being here. This is the first one they've had outside the United States and India. And for that, I thank them. They've done well. The one message that Singapore leaders conveyed to the IITians was, and that includes former President Mr. Nathan, DPM Tharman Shanmugaratnam, and Ishwaran, was that this should not be a one-off event and that they should have something ongoing in Singapore. I'm the chairman of Institute of South Asian Studies, and I would like to offer my support for this and offer whatever facilities they need so that they can have an ongoing program in Singapore, and ISAS will support it. While I'm on ISAS, I cannot miss this moment to plug a little line, and that is, last year we had our South Asian Diaspora Conference here. The next one will be in 2013. I hope you will come and support it. My immediate program for ISAS is to get two chief ministers. One, Mr. Nitish Kumar from Bihar, to tell us how to govern the ungovernable. The second is to get Didi, Mamta Banerjee, to tell us how to handle coalition partners or even business partners. He said, you should start by expanding your footprint, not be so bothered about operational profit. He said, you should try to break even operationally, but you should make money out of the cash flow that you are generating. We had almost $1 million worth of takings every day. So he said, you make money on that and operationally break even and then expand. I was chairman of this retail chain for 10 years, and I followed this advice. And today, FairPrice is the largest supermarket chain in Singapore with well over $1 billion turnover and huge profits. I don't know what the profits is, but it's huge. So that's a contribution that Dr. Tony Tan made while he was serving the government, but had this private business. I don't think any remarks on Dr. Tony Tan would be complete without mentioning Mrs. Tan. She's not here, but I've known her a little longer than Dr. Tony Tan because she was in the sister school of my school, but several years younger than me. What was very special about her was that in spite of all the busy schedule that she had, being wife of a cabinet minister, every alumni function of the school she would attend, which I did not attend. And whenever I see her, she'll say, Gopinath, why didn't you come for the annual dinner? Or why didn't you come for this? So I get a little bit of a rebuking sort of thing, but she kept that. She's a solid source of support for the president. President, if you could come up to the stage, they would like to facilitate you.
Could I have the representative from SMX, please, on the stage?
IIT Alumni Association of Singapore is pleased to honor Mr. R. Gopalakrishnan, a graduate of Electronics Engineering from IIT Kharagpur, with the Distinguished Alumnus Award 2012 in recognition of his achievements and contributions to corporate India at the highest level. Mr. Gopalakrishnan is a director of Tata Sons since 1998. Prior to that, he was the